Man, that is so loud in my ears.
Yeah. That one down a little, yeah.
How's that sound?
And I take one ear off. It makes all the difference.
Oh.
Okay.
Cool.
So, we are now going for the first ban here on Tomb of the Spider Queen between No Trick Ponies and Falstad. Still bugged.
And we have the Revlo up as well. Oh
yeah, we've got a contest open now. Jabroni, just work away in the background, but let's on to this. So, if you think that Falstad Still Bugged is going to win this game, you can type !bet space A into the chat, followed by the amount of points you want to spend. If you think No Trick Ponies are going to take the game, then it is !bet space B space the amount of points that you wish to spend. If you don't know how many points you've got, you can type !points into the chat and the bot will tell you how much you've got. And of course, you acquire more points each week by subscribing and following Heroes Lounge by clicking the follow button in the corner up there. Or you can also follow Hots Lounge on Twitter, which is our Twitter handle, which will also give you 20 points a week. And you can also follow the YouTube channel. And all the videos that are filmed here are posted onto YouTube and are available on demand. So you will be messaged. If you miss a game, you can watch it back on YouTube. And of course, gain more points, which you can spend here on the Twitch channel next time you're able to view it live. And we see a Gul'dan ban there. Gul'dan ban by Falstad Still Bugged. Jabroners.
We have just come from a Tomb of Spider Queen and we're going back to a Tomb of Spider Queen.
I'm glad you're keeping up with us.
Just so you know. Sorry, there was somebody asked in the chat a little while ago, was Braxis banned? The bans were Braxis and Infernal. The pick was obviously on the side of No Trick Ponies, and it was Tomb.
There we go. There we go.
Oh no, sorry. The pick.
Malf is
Malf.
What you were trying to say.
Yeah.
So first pick Malf. I mean, you see him being first picked regularly, and that's happened again here. I have no comment or complaint about that because Malfurion in. Oh, there we go. 2 quick picks. We see Tassadar. Now, again, I said this at the beginning. In HGC, Tassadar has had 100% participation. And that's actually true of us today on the playoffs. We've had Tassadar banned every game, and now he's played for the first game. But he is participating within the draft because he is that valuable.
Yeah, he's just an enabler, isn't he?
Well, his current kind of meta status is with the Archon build, and he is able to slow and deal tremendous amounts of damage. And with his level 20 Storm talent allowing him to refresh his timer for Archon based on just performing one basic attack, he can perpetually stay Archon. He can ultimate for the entire team fight until he chooses not to have it anymore, basically.
Yep.
So
Archon forever.
Yeah, it's good. It is good. So we're getting some music here from Josh Jabroni, which is good.
Music from me.
How many heroes? Why is Braxis banned every time?
Braxis is banned every time, I think, because a lot of the new teams, a lot of the teams here are struggling to adjust to it. It's a difficult map, and teams are having difficulty saying that they're confident on it. But teams at this stage are wanting to win games. They know they can win games comfortably on maps that they're well rehearsed with. And Braxis and Warhead Junction are the 2 newest maps in Heroes of the Storm. And because they're new, certain teams aren't as comfortable with them. And that is reflected in the map bans.
Also, no one's going to pick Warhead, so you don't need to waste a ban on Warhead.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen a single game this season of like the ones we've been casting. I've not seen a single pick on Warhead, but some people still use it as a ban. But I think these guys maybe have a gentleman's agreement, or gentlewoman, that like we're not going to use this.
Nobody use it, and then we'll all just get along and it'll be grand.
Braxis just requires you to not be banned.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, certain people say that. Certain people say Braxis just requires you not to be bad at draft. But okay, so we've got ETC there coming in. You can actually see it up there, you know. We've got ETC, we've got Varian, we've got Kael'thas, we've got Malfurion. I'm seeing a lot of stuns here. Certainly, no trick ponies are going for an obvious stun meta there, and are going to try and punish them for clustering together with the living bomb of Kael'thas. We've seen a lot of value out of Kael'thas today in the playoffs, and I suspect we're going to see more. So more people appear to be betting on no trick ponies than we see than Falstad still bug. They've got a lot of faith in no trick ponies here. We'll see how that is reflected.
So
That's
now
right.
you get your Rhaegar pickup because you can't have a solo support task unless you're in Hero League or Team League and somebody's like, yeah, you can, and they argue with you, and then you lose the game. So yeah,
hey, you see a lot of that. Do you know?
Not falling into that same trap that people, yeah, you can.
You can. Oh, it's like Artanis is a tank. Yeah.
And yeah, so it,
you see a lot of that, don't you? Oh my! But not here in our friendly community at Heroes Lounge. Right.
So yeah, so we've got a pretty standard Tassadar Vala, Rhaegar. I think they've got a pretty decent
Sonya. There we
and
go.
a Hammer.
What?
Hammer's been making a resurgence because
Hammer.
I'm pretty sure.
I love it. I love it, guys. Thank you, No Trick Ponies.
Was it not the Koreans? They played Q build Gul'dan, and everyone started like playing Q build Gul'dan. They're like, okay, this actually works. And then they also started playing Hammer, and everyone's like, oh, you can actually play Hammer. So you saw it in HGC, and now, because I don't remember seeing them the last few weeks, but now Hammer's been a few times. You know.
Sure, that's exciting to see. I don't see enough Hammer. So it's been exciting to see today we had Braxis hold out, and now we've got a Hammer game on our hands. Fantastic, guys.
So now with the last pick, are they going to have to draft?
That's throwing them.
Chromie's still available.
I mean, that's throwing them. Yeah, but the thing is, you need to kind of build into a Chromie composition early. And what have they got for their front line? They've got, I mean, it's ETC, and I suppose they've got Rhaegar, who can kind of act melee, but you want him to dive in and deal damage. You don't want to risk him as a front line to protect Chromie, do you?
But you've got to test their shield.
You do. Oh, I suppose they're dual support.
Come on, Chromie.
Artanis.
They're going to be able to swap. So they needed something. They needed somebody to be able to get the
hammer out of position.
So you've got to swap. But I would have loved a Chromie.
Oh,
especially on Tomb as well. You go Bronze Talons. You've seen that. You've seen the value. Man.
It's been exciting. It's going to be an exciting game here, I think. So there is still. How long we got left on the bets, Tech? It says on screen.
We have time left on it.
There's 2 minutes 30 left on the bets. If you want to transition us into the game now. And as stated before, we're your current casters. It's Halloween here and Jabroni. If you want to tweet us, you can tweet us at Northern Wizard, or of course you can tweet the Hots Lounge itself at Hots Lounge. No Trick Ponies playing against Falstad, still bugged. Exciting
if you
times.
are a lonely male, you can also tweet your nude pictures to Halloween, or just DM them at Northern Wizard. Because
what's that got to do with Heroes Lounge? You're a horrible, horrible person sometimes.
I'm trying to help you out here, buddy.
No, I don't need anything.
These
right,
graphics are top graphics. Very well done. Whoever done that.
So production values all round. So here we go. Let's see. So the winner of this will move into the final of the losers bracket, which, if they win that, takes them into the grand finals.
And as we transition into game, we also transition our caster into.
They don't need to know anything about that.
That's there's nothing going on in here. That's why the mic's making some weird noises.
Thank you very much, Jabroni. So, this is fantastic. I'm really excited about this. We've got a Hammer coming in here. And a Hammer is something you don't see a lot of. And we're about to see it here in the quarterfinals of Season 2.
So you're thinking Sonya's going to be solo bottom, and it's just going to allow Hammer to help.
This is the quarterfinals, Josh.
This is a quarterfinals.
This is the quarterfinals, right? And they're risking a hammer, man. That is great. I'm excited about dangerous, risky plays. It makes for quality entertainment. And here at Heroes Lounge, you're going to see it. You're going to see it.
There we go. We're finally in the game.
Okay.
No disconnects. Oh no, one disconnect. Tassadar has lost.
You literally just jinxed that there. Okay, so we might see 3-2-3.
3-2-3-3.
I will just quickly ask the teams if they'd like a pause. Yeah,
Man.
there we go. So we're going for a pause.
Look at Artanis's mount.
Okay, well listen,
pig.
yeah, it's a pig with his
Eyes
armour
covered.
kind of going over the head of it. Right,
Cool.
so whilst we take this moment, we will inform you that on Team Falstad Still Bugged, we have Popcorn playing Narvala, we have ETC being played by Faltarian, we have Tassadar being played by Snowkid, who's just disconnected, we have Artanis being played by Saze, and we have a silenced Rhaegar being played by Kampf Hamster. Jabroni.
In the red team, you got Millie on the Kiafas, so that's obviously not the healer. You got Sergeant Hammer on the, which is Silver Fox.
Yep.
Patsku
Yep.
is the Malfoyan. Senric is the Varian, and are we missing anybody? The
Yep.
Sonya. We got to get the Sonya. Is Jake.
Yike.
Jake.
Yike. There we go. Okay, so they are ready to resume. Let's pull them back in. There we go. So.
And there's a dance from the hammer as well. The orc hammer.
And we've got a bit of dressage from Patsku there. Good to see. Look at them. They've actually rehearsed a bit of movements there. So good stuff, No Trick Ponies. I'm happy to see that.
Is Hammer the smallest hero in the game?
I think it's because you actually have to have someone fit inside the tank. So
Yeah. Maybe smaller than Chromium, maybe not. I don't know.
okay, so they're in position here.
So they are posturing for this rotation, but Jake is just hiding away. He's just seeing if you guys overstep your mark, I'm gonna come get you.
So early game fight.
So we were seeing Artanis versus Sonya, which we were expecting, and the 4-man rotation has started. Malf being the last to leave. The
Okay,
damage coming out from KT, but it's not doing too much with the double support, the heals. Senric is getting low, but the Malf roots
gets
will
out.
save him.
Yeah,
He
gets
was
out.
being slowed by Rhaegar, but tasty movement.
Now, do you notice they're being reactive? The No Trick Ponies are being reactive rather than proactive with the rotation. They had a wave in top that they could have cleared, but then decided to send 3 mid.
Can we have a look at the talents for the Italian Swan?
There you go, Jabroni.
So Senric has gone the parry at level 1, which will allow him to get more damage out with his heroic strike every time he parries an ability, I think it is. So he's just going to be a damage dealer for anybody that wants to step up and...
So they're going for a damage variant, do you think?
Well, no, it's just it's a good, you know, Vala's going to be auto attacking you, and by the time you parry the damage, you're going to be able to put more
Sure.
damage out on whoever you're focusing on, you're charging, you're taunting.
I see. So I mean, it's fairly even in terms of experience and rotation here. There's nobody getting too much of an advantage, I would say. Although Senric is being focused, he's managing to retreat.
But he's
Damage is going down at Camp Hamster, and the first kill of the game goes to the No Trick Ponies against
perfect
Rhaegar.
Gravic lapse to roots,
Brilliant.
and he ain't going anywhere.
He's going to Deathville.
So now Popcorn is being focused, but ECT does power slide into him to save him.
Oh, and they get the roots on him, and Vala is popped. That is exciting. No Trick Ponies making short work of their opponents and punishing them for overextending. So our solo lane is Sonya v Artanis. That's the second time today we've seen this this battle of the solo laners. But Yike is a seasoned tank, so he'll know how to do this perfectly, I feel. And the rest of the teams just continuing the rotation.
Gem count on the side of No Trick Ponies is considerably higher as well, because
Are you saying they're in a position to hand in?
well, they don't have enough. It's 47 to 34, so it's a lot of gems have been collected on the side of the red team compared to the side of the blue team. They're just missing the gems. Do
you know what I have to comment on is one of the largest difficulties between any hammer player is knowing when to siege up, because obviously the damage difference and the range increase is significant when you go into siege mode. And what I tend to find is that you don't do a lot of basic attacks when you're just in normal tank mode. And this Silver Fox, I don't know if I've ever seen him in siege yet.
Getting low. Is he
Senric, oh!
He parries after it's come back up, but no one was auto-attacking, so it didn't matter. He will heal and rejoin the party.
Tremendous amounts of health there.
So they still are about 10 behind the blue team. Senric pass very aggressively on his own, nearly gets caught out, but tasty. That's all I can say about that. A tasty, tasty manoeuvre.
Not quite juicy yet, but it is in fact tasty. So the rotations continue. Equal experience, except 2 kills on this side of No Trick Ponies.
Snow Kid was trying to hand in, but Hammer pops down and attacks him. But that left him out of position. He will pass through.
Silver Fox, is he gonna? And he goes down. Now that'll even things back up just a little bit in favour of the.
Mouth will pick up on him. Gems out.
Jammy gems. Look at Millie's heart. Millie kicking about on a lovely heart there. That's good customization, I've got to say. And see the heals off this Malfurion. He's denying. I'm very impressed with the skills on both teams here.
But
Senric straight in for the stun on ETC.
In an attempt to zone for his well, he managed to zone for his team. He got chunked down a bit, but
so both teams almost exactly even with the amount of gems they've handed in. So Millie and Patsku going to hand in the top gems there. We're also seeing a hand in at the bottom.
Red Web Weaver's in.
Okay, first objective has been won in favour of the No Trick Ponies.
So if they can protect the Hammer from the Artanis swap, she could
do some serious damage.
She could just siege up and push, and they may get a little more value than your normal first wave push.
So there is a talent at the beginning.
Aggressive.
Yeah, that's something I have to say I've seen a lot of today is extreme aggression.
So mid, it is popping off.
I was going to say the level 1 talent advanced artillery for a 10% damage boost for people at the maximum party range can be quite
Vala
useful.
is out of her wall.
Popcorn. She got the shield off from Tassadar. She's safe. She's safe.
Hammer has been left alone to siege top though during this, so they have got the wall and a pretty healthy Web Weaver. Sonya bottom lane has been pushing against the.
Look at that early game mounting up from Silver Fox there. I don't know if that was a waste or not. Senric,
gravity lapse to the roots
and he's
to
down.
Death, and Artanis is gonna get out okay.
They're low health, man. I don't think they can stay this now.
Their issue is they've had to send Rhaegar bottom because they want to get a swap on the Hammer, and getting the swap on the Hammer didn't happen.
so now they've wasted having a healer for a team fight.
A healer who could have saved
ETC,
but level 10's been picked up.
Senric gets the taunt, and level 10 comes in. So
and
heroic
the Lapse has just got popcorn. Okay, now she's gonna get away.
The swap's in place. Phoenix has dropped.
I think that's more of a zone in Phoenix because they want to get some damage on this fort as well as stopping anybody coming in.
Sure.
And all the while, Hammer has just been sieged up top and just been doing dermch.
That's right. Yep. Okay, so I would say the game was a dead set even match up until that point there.
You think?
Yeah. Well, it's now starting.
Point,
up until that point, it's now sliding in favour of No Trick Ponies. But there is a hand in available for.
But it's level 10. They need level 10. They can't do anything. Now they've finally got it. They can hand in. But if No Trick Ponies get this hand in beforehand,
Archon, Suppression Pulse, Mosh Pit,
Rain as well.
Rain of Vengeance, unexpected.
They just want to be able to lock people down. Plus, it's very interruptible.
Oh, there comes a swap. Silver Fox is out of position. There, Falstad. And he's got.
That was body block City. She couldn't get past.
Literally, 4 people just trapped the Hammer in place there. And because of that, Falstad still pugged to get the hand in. Rain of Vengeance is. Did he just mosh into that as well?
I think he did. He
that's not great. That's unfortunate for ETC. They could have got that Senric, and that would have been very powerful for them.
But the taunt Ancestral having to come out before the web weaver even gets there, so that will reduce the push that they get with this.
Yeah, Slays was dead there for sure if that Ancestral didn't get him. Senric's now out of position, he's body blocked in, and he goes down. Yike manages to whirlwind to safety. Silver Fox taking some pretty significant damage from the web weaver's AoE effect there. Right, they're now just posturing, unsure what to do, moving into bottom lane to assist the web weaver here. I think top web weaver is just going to be ignored, but Yike is going up there to battle it. Meanwhile, bottom lane, all 5 of them are in position. Oh, Millie's just been caught. She's getting away though.
Varian is now able to join the party, so hopefully there won't be a pick before he gets there.
Archon still available. They've not used it, I don't think. Senric.
Oh, he is.
Oh, he's trapped.
That's incredibly aggressive.
He uses the taunt on Vala to stop her attacking, but there we go. Oh!
He's been cleansed. Is he going to get out of
the root value by Patsku there just saved Senric's life.
So was that better reaction from No Trick Ponies, or was that just an utter shock from Falstad Tilburg? Like, wait a minute, he's actually done this?
Yeah, was it just stunned silence from the Falstad Stilbug catching a Senric that far out of position? It's amazing he didn't die. It's just amazing he didn't die. Wow. So look at these Vala shots hitting him. He's like, God damn it, get off me. That's so funny. Okay, so they're all posturing again in bottom lane. Yike's been hit by an ETC.
Or he's just going to start channeling again. He's forcing. Is he
trying to force the fight here?
He's forcing them to come in. He's forcing them to step over this line, the line of scrimmage, if you want to go into another sport.
All right, okay.
And now they could turn on this ETC.
I'm waiting for Silver Fox to siege up.
It's just he's got that. He has that. What's it?
Crowd surfer. Yeah,
it's worked though. If they could run bottom and just ruin his day because he is completely cut off from his team. But
yeah, they're not though. They're going top. They want to get more kills rather than just the one. It looks like.
So that has pulled out the suppression pulse.
Yeah.
And that was to save the Tassadar and kind of Vala, because that would not have been good to lose before this push. But ECT has been taunted, he has been rooted, and the gravity lapses hit Artanis.
Yike goes in, but he knows there's not enough damage, so he's backing off. The Ancestral healing is available, so is Mosh Pit, so this fight could turn if ETC gets into the right place. We've still got Archon as well. Napalm is just being thrown out. So
another taunt. This is a Mosh. He's gearing up, but he's silenced.
No, he's going to die. The Ancestral was used.
He wanted that so hard.
He wanted it hard.
A perfect Twilight Dream.
I think Hamster would have saved him, but he wasted the Ancestral on Artanis. And Artanis still had half health and his shield, so I don't think he needed it. But it's hard to know those things. There we go. Silver Fox is now in siege and is ready to lay the damage.
He is now out of siege.
As soon as I say it as well. I'm having such a hard time with this Silver Fox. Okay. Yike, what are you going to do? This is incredible. What a game. We're only 12 minutes in and it looks like they're going for the keep. Top lane as well. Still got a good web weaver up there pushing away.
Yeah,
Slays is coming up. I think he's gonna consider a swap here, I think.
That is cleansed down though. For the next 60 seconds, and
level 16 now hit by No Trick Ponies. Talent's coming in.
So they don't have enough to pay, but I think are they just going to offload all these gems?
Well, it's either that or they try and deny the Falstad Still Bugged from handing in. And they definitely have enough to hand in.
They're checking boss, or are they going to do it? I think no, they're out of it.
They're way out of it. Do you know what I just remembered? There was a cup of coffee put out 3 hours ago for me and I didn't pick it up. Just as a side note. Alright, we got a taunt on Slays. Senric gets him. Artanis is...
You got the blind out, but it didn't do any damage. Well, any value, so...
It didn't do any blinds enough to save his life, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh god. Right, they're going to go boss here, I think.
Yep. Easy decision to make, and the mine's coming out to slow everybody down. Malf
well, it's going to give them vision more than anything else. That's what it's going to do.
Malf will be able to give that as well if he's... But that's a race. That boss has gone down quick, and the blue team, they're either aware of it and not doing anything, or they're just completely unaware. And
Well,
just
at
like,
this
"Oh, God."
stage, they've got a talent advantage on the enemy as well. And I think Falstad Stillbug are making the trade of let's just get the camp mid and use that to at least buy us some time if they do the web weavers. But 4 of them, are they all coming top? Yeah, they're all coming top. Okay, so going to force something here, and they're right to do so. They've got the talent advantage. Okay, let's see how this goes. Is Silver Fox going to do the unexpected and actually enter siege mode? I don't think so.
No, non-sieged hammer is the meta.
This is Sergeant Basic Hammer, basic attack hammer. It's no siege required.
So there goes.
Oh, good dodge. Do you know?
Archon is out.
Mosh silenced. Wow, the anticipation.
The ancestral, but he was already safe. But it does mean he can join the fight. Jake is just spinning to win. They have decided they're going to retreat. Archon down. Everybody.
Oh, they could be in trouble here.
Non-siege hammer is dead. Malf will hopefully be able to throw out some roots to slow this down because Val is just chopping away. But he turns.
Oh, counter-attack city. Popcorn is going to die. He's down. Faltarian is out of position. He's cut off from his team and he dies as well. What an amazing attack there from Yike. Camp Hamster is trying to run. He's using his trait to mount up and escape. Slays does a spin. Good spin.
Are we able to see Italians?
Yes, we are now at level 18 in No Trick Ponies.
So Varian went Shattering Throw at level 13. So it ruins the value you get from Tassadar. Tassadar throws a shield on Vala. I think it deals 2,000 damage to a shield. So it just completely obliterates the shield. And then she's out of position. She's taunted and she's dead.
Is she dead?
Yeah. So
juicy play, in other words.
Well, it ruins the juice for Vala. You don't get no juicy Valas with that.
Yeah, so they're now going in to try and hand in, and I think Yike's going to interrupt here. No, he's not. They do hand in 17 gems. Okay, the No Trick Ponies are coming in for a fight.
And that's it, done. Another red web weaver.
Another red web weaver.
There's a taunt coming down on the Rhaegar. He's rooted, but his team shows up to stop him. That was incredible.
Good swap. Oh, no. It's not coming in.
A cleanse to stop him. ECT is so far out of position after that. His team just left him to die. There may be some passive-aggressive words on comms.
You can just imagine, can't you? Oh, man. Well, it means a lot to these teams. This is the quarterfinals of Season 2 of Heroes Lounge here. You're currently watching Game 1.
Hammer sieged?
Oh, Hammer's sieged! Oh,
Halloween
fantastic.
is a happy man.
I'm a happy man seeing this. There we go. I'm a happy man just seeing Hammer in a game at all, to be honest. And there goes the second keep. Webweaver still strong, so they're going to make a push for core here, I believe. Okay. Taunt
on the... See the Vala, the shields just don't
destroyed. So it looks like they're going to allow the Webweaver to try and siege the core here, but Phoenix is also down there. And there goes Artanis. They're just losing. They're losing heroes left, right, centre. Is he going to go? Oh! Not quite enough. But that is enough freedom to take the core, and it is GG. That's game
Sonya
1.
not even picking level